Right, Louis van Gaal is our new manager, so we're talking all things LVG. We've made a few videos. This is the first of a series, but then we popped them all in a little playlist for you, so you can watch them in your leisure. The next video should start straight away after this one. Let's go. JB, how do you feel now Louis van Gaal is officially manager of Manchester United?
Genuinely very, very excited. I was thinking yesterday, he's come in, it's just like, we had the wave of optimism about Giggsy. Giggs is now assistant manager, and we've got Van Gaal as boss. And he's saying all the right things. He already, he says he's managed games at Old Trafford. He remembers them. It's a special arena to play in. The fans are knowledgeable. He thinks they're great. And he's also come up with that diamond quote, which is, the club has big ambitions, and I want to help them fulfil those ambitions. Already, he's impressed us a lot more than David Moyes ever did in 10 months.
Yeah.
I don't want to start slagging David Moyes because, he was picked for the job. He didn't ask to be picked for the job, did he? It was below him, sadly. Van Gaal is a serial winner. He comes with the right pedigree and the personality to manage that dressing room, which is full of big egos, and to be honest, it's a bit stricken. It's a bit of a stricken ship. It really, really needs whipping into shape, and I think this is the man to do it. I'm really impressed.
Adam, the Big Mac McCollough, how do you feel?
I'm relieved because I thought, with the delays and exclusive, it's going to be announced tomorrow and then next week and then the week after. I thought Ed Woodward might boo-boo it up again, but thank God he didn't. We've got the man now, and I'm just excited to finally see some attacking football. Yes, I supported David Moyes up until the end, but if you look in hindsight, we never had a plan under him, and he didn't demand. I said it throughout the season. He didn't demand the respect of the players. This is a man that will do that. He'll demand the respect of the players. He'll be able to attract big players to the club, and he'll bring a style of football that the fans are happy with. Also, let's not forget he brings through youth players as well. Some of the best players in the world at the moment he gave their debuts to. Just look at Barcelona.
He did have those players though. Have we got concerns in terms of talking youth players? Do we have players there he can push in?
I believe so. Yes. We always do well in the under-21s and in the academy levels, Milk Cup here and there. And if you look at some of our players, and even if they don't make it at Manchester United, you'll see a lot of our players, they'll trickle down, whether it's not in the Premier League, in the Championship, and they'll make themselves good players out of it. I do think we've got some players there, though, that can be moulded into Premier League players. The likes that are on loan, you look at Jess Lingard, Nick Powell, who are on loan. And then you look at the likes that we've got at the club, Andreas Pereira, James Wilson, Tom Lawrence, Adnan Januzaj.
Michael Keane as well.
They are quality. The Keane brothers as well. Saidi Janko. I don't know how to say his name.
As well.
That guy with the long name. We've got a lot of talent in the club. We just need to bloody.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That lad, yeah. Well, I think like Mike says, I think we do have some prospects. I was about to allude to the Ajax team of 1995 that won the Champions League. Whether or not our talents are quite as good as Kluivert, Seedorf and Edgar Davids remains to be seen. I think maybe James Wilson might be that level, and Januzaj might be as well. But if you look at what he did, he took like old stalwarts like Frank Rijkaard and Danny Blind, who was 33 at the time, and he really led them and got those guys. Got a few guys who were at the peak about 24, Jari Litmanen, who played up front, and then you got the kids like I mentioned, including the De Boer twins who were young at the time. So I think he'll do well to craft that kind of blend of youth and experience. I think some of our senior players have left. I think he'll look to bring some of the senior players in, but I definitely think he's going to give you the chance. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
I can't wait for him to ruffle some feathers as well. The likes of Jose Mourinho and Arsene Wenger ain't going to be looking forward to coming up face to face with Louis van Gaal. It was all too nice with Moyes and aspiring to be City and Liverpool coming here as favourites. Louis van Gaal will make sure that we're the team to beat at Old Trafford.
So we've talked about what he might do to mould the team and bring future players through, but in terms of immediate concerns, it's obviously very fashionable right now to have a young manager, and the press are picking up on the fact that he's 62. Is there a problem with his age? Is he too old, Jonathan Forbes-Booth?
62, I think, it should be when a manager's... It's the winter of a manager's career, isn't it? It's when a manager should be looking to hang up his notepad and dossier and trench coat. But I don't know. I mean, I think he's here for a good time, not a long time. He's got a 3-year contract. He'll be here till he's 65. That's retirement age, or is it anymore? I don't know. And I think that'll be it. I think he'll just leave us in very good shape in 3 years' time and hand us on to whoever that may be, whether it's Ryan Giggs or whoever.
Okay. Any other worries, Mac? Or are you happy about this?
I'm not concerned by his age. I mean, the last couple of managers to win the league, Manuel Pellegrini's 60? Sir Alex Ferguson 70 odd. So if you buy Sir Alex Ferguson's length of time, then he's got about 10 years left in him, Eddie. The only concern for me would be that he's been out of club football for so long. That's the only concern for me. And obviously, without European football, you know, the kind of players he'll attract. But I feel personally, the caliber of manager he is, the caliber of club that Manchester United are, and obviously the attraction of being able to return Manchester United to their winning ways will mean that a lot of players will want to sign for Manchester United. Few concerns here and there, but that would be the case with any manager.
We've heard about his temperament, Adam. We've heard about his temperament. Is there a danger that this could all blow up in our faces? He'll annoy everybody. Everyone will be livid. Players will be walking out, and it'll all fall apart.
Because you think about that, you think that's the reason that Bobby Charlton and the rest, I don't know who else it was, like wouldn't let us hire Mourinho for the job that, you know, David Moyes eventually had. You think, you know, it's because he's tempestuous, he upsets people, and, you know, Van Gaal's combustible. It's a bit like that.
I think he is like that, but he's not going to, you know, start poking people's eyes out and headbutting people like Pardew or anything like that. He's going to maintain. He's going to keep the club as the number 1 priority, and, you know, make sure that the club's put first, and that's what we need. If the players can't take it, then they can do one. We need a manager that's going to be ruthless, and he's going to demand respect, and the press he won't take no crap from the press as well. So
okay, right. Let's move this on. The next video should start automatically. If it doesn't, just press play and subscribe to Full Time Devils. Like this video, it makes us feel good, and comment. Let us know what you think about Louis van Gaal and if you have any genuine concerns.